Insiders, newsflash time, and I am shooting from a very fun location. I am in Tokyo, Japan. I'm actually in the YouTube space in Tokyo. What you don't see here is there's a beautiful view. So we're gonna turn off the lights just for a moment so you can enjoy this view, and then we'll get to the news. Bam, beautiful, check it out. That ain't the Eiffel Tower, that's called the Tokyo Tower. Kind of looks like the Eiffel Tower. All right, here we go. First update, bulk monetization in YouTube Studio. A lot of people have been asking for this for a long time, so as of around November 26th, you will now be able to turn on and off monetization for a variety of videos at the same time in a bulk action. You'll be able to select ad formats, add ad breaks in bulk, and change your upload policy, formerly known as your usage policy. So thank you for all the feedback about YouTube Studio. As you can see, we are trying to make it better and better and better every week. In fact, you can keep it real. I'm going to promise, this is very dangerous for a product manager, but I'm going to promise some upcoming features in the next few weeks. Let's just say before the end of the year. You will be able to drag and expand your description box in the metadata editor video details page. There will be an improved left-hand navigation that will make it easier to find more features like audio library. And there will be a new upload call to action to make it easier for you to find access to live streaming. Those are all things that people ask for, and we're working really hard to get it to you. Those should be in the final stages of testing, so that's why we want to let you know that that's coming. And we recently also launched the What's New in Studio card because there were so many things that were getting better. A lot of creators are saying, oh, I didn't know that was improved. So on the Studio dashboard, look for a new card. I think it's under the news card. It says What's New in Studio, and usually there'll be one or two most recent improvements that we've made, and then you can click on it, learn more, and then there's even a link to the canonical list of all Studio improvements. So if you ever encounter someone saying like, oh man, Studio has all these problems, I tried it a year ago, I didn't like it, point them to that page and you'll see we probably had dozens of improvements just in the last 6 months alone, and really exciting ones coming up soon. Beyond what I've told you, but I think I've told you enough for now. And speaking of Studio, the 1% of creators who have already been notified will lose the little escape hatch, which is that link to Classic Studio, in the next few weeks, or by the time you see this, it might have already happened. And this is part of our process to deprecate Classic. As you guys know, Classic is going away. We've been talking about it for literally over a year. So Barbara will probably tell me every news flash, she keeps hearing about it. So we've been really trying to let people know, but for everybody else, it's coming, it's going to be going away soon as well, starting in very early January. So if you have any feedback for us about what are your top 2 or 3 things you don't like about Studio, please let us know. Right now we're focused on latency, in making the page load faster, navigation, so you can find stuff easier and get through things easier, improving mid-roll ads, also improving the copyright experience, improving the video manager. If I didn't say something that's important to you, let us know. Next, also we know about end screens. That's why we still have the Classic end screen editor. We're not going to take that away until the new one is available and is up to snuff. Next, we have an experiment. It's only going to affect a small number of channels, but it's really cool, where if the channel has members and uses a YouTube membership program, those members will be highlighted on that channel's watch page. And we think that'll be a really cool incentive to become a member of that channel. We'll measure it, see how people react. But if you see it, that's an experiment that's in process. Okay, next. So a lot of people have been asking about the kids content, FTC stuff, so I just want to give you a quick rundown. All creators are now required to indicate whether their content is made for kids. Now, to help with this new requirement, there's a new setting in Studio And that will allow you to indicate if either all of your videos are made for kids, and then you can set it at the channel level, or if some of your videos are made for kids and some are not, you can do it at the individual video level. You can also set it at the channel level and then change it just for a couple of videos. So we try to make it as easy as possible for you to do this. If you want to learn more, there's a link below that explains why creators are required to do this, as well as an opportunity, if you want, to give feedback to the FTC, as well as the Help Center article to learn more. But if you have feedback about the policy, the link to the FTC website is available for you. Now, some more things that you should be aware of. First is we'll also be using machine learning to help us identify kids' content. So don't be alarmed if you see that the audience has already been set for you by YouTube on some or all of your videos. You, in most cases, can override that at the video level. So just go and change the setting as appropriate. You know your audience and your content the best, and it's your responsibility to be as accurate as possible. So even if you see us set it, you should still review all your videos to make sure we got it right. And to do it in bulk, the easiest way is to do it at the channel level. And more details in the link below. If you have any other questions, check out that additional resource available to you. That's it for this week. Hope that was helpful. In the meantime, keep it real. All right, still here. Last week's movie, great movie. Few Good Men. First person to guess it was simply Beth. This week's movie, and I'll give you a hint, I think at least a scene takes place in Japan. And we were actually at this place for dinner. Okay, Pai Mei taught you the 5-point palm exploding heart technique? Of course he did. Why didn't you tell me? I don't know, because I'm a bad person. So if you know what movie that's from, put it in the comments below. First person to guess correctly will get a shout out in next week's newsflash. Keep it real. Riaru ni tomatsu. Or as Google Translate would say,
リアルに保つ